Hi guys, a very warm welcome to the day 3 of our Prana and Pranayama yoga series. Today's practice is going to be all about detox and cleansing. We'll be doing the Kapalabhati Pranayama as well as the Nadi Shodhan Pranayama. So for this practice, you can just sit comfortably anywhere, on a chair, on a sofa. Just make sure your spine is straight and your belly is relatively empty. So let's get into something comfortable and let's get ready for a very energizing practice that is also going to tone your abdomen and is going to make you very stress-free and energized. So let's get going. Let's sit tall. Let's keep our shoulders relaxed, chest open, spine straight. You can sit in Sukhasana, or you can even sit in Ardha Padmasana, Padmasana, or Chairasana, whichever is comfortable. We'll begin with a prayer. Let's bring our hands in front of the heart. Take a deep breath in and breathe out. Pranasyedam vashe sarvam tridive yat pratishtitam Mateva putran rakshasva Shrishcha pragnyamscha videhina iti. Take a breath in and breathe out, and you can slowly open your eyes. So the first practice that we are going to do today is Kapalabhati. For the Kapalabhati, in case women are in their menstrual cycles or pregnancy, you can skip this one, or anyone with any heart issues or any lower back slip disc, any such issues can also skip it. And also if you're suffering from vertigo or epilepsy, then also you can skip this one. So Kapalabhati is a cleansing kriya. It's both a kriya and a pranayama. And the scriptures say Kapalam Bhati iti Kapalabhati. So what is Kapalabhati? It is one that makes our cranium, this frontal part of the brain, shine, and which also is indicated as a sign of knowledge, of leading us to light, towards higher thinking. That's where human potential lies. So let's begin. And just another word of warning, it's good not to do Kapalabhati before bedtime, because it takes out all the sleepiness out of you. So whenever you feel like you want a cup of coffee, you can instead do Kapalabhati or Bhastrika also. But it's a good idea not to do this very late at night. So let's begin. So for Kapalabhati, we're going to do a very simple form of Kapalabhati. All we are going to do is let the exhalation be forceful. So the abdominal breathing. In case you don't, you can go to the day 1 and the 2. So the abdominal breathing that we learned. So we're going to inhale, let the belly fill in completely, and we're going to exhale forcefully and push the abdominal muscles in. Okay, so it's just going to be, inhalation is going to be passive, which is on its own. You just let the body relax, the abdominal muscles relax, and let the inhalation happen on its own. It's also very interesting that our normal breathing process, the inhalation is active and the exhalation is passive, happens on its own. But here in Kapalabhati, we consciously reverse this. So usually our body is very used to using the muscles for inhalation and it doesn't use the ones for exhalation. But when we reverse it, so it also reverses the patterns in our brain, and the brain stimulation happens properly. That's why also it helps with the frontal lobe cleansing as well. So let's begin. You can keep the hands, palms open to the ceiling, or you can even keep them down, whatever feels comfortable for you today. I'm going to be keeping them up. You can, if you're doing this for the first time, you can watch it for a couple of minutes and then you can close your eyes. But if you've already done the practice before, you can close your eyes as well. So let's take a deep breath in into the abdomen and forcefully exhale. Relax the belly, let it fill on its own, and then again. We're going to be repeating this for 20 breaths. relax after this one. Just observe. There might be a natural cessation of the breath, a natural stopping of the breath after Kapalabhati. Kumbhaka may happen on its own. Kumbhaka means nothing but just stopping of the breath. We'll begin for another round. Take a normal breath in and just empty the lungs totally. Again, focusing on the abdomen, moving the chest and shoulders as little as possible and keeping the face relaxed, not tensing the muscles in the face. Inhale, fill the belly. Forcefully exhale, pulling the belly into the lower back. Relax the belly to inhale. And relax. Once more, observe the breath. Notice in case the breath stops. Notice how the mind also stops along with the breath in case that's happening. Let's get ready for the last round of the Kapalabhati Pranayama. Full breath in and empty the lungs totally. Now inhale into the abdomen, pulling the abdominal muscles in. Exhale. Relax the belly to inhale. Continue. Keep the face relaxed. Relax after this one. Inhale and exhale. Let the breath come back to normal. And slowly you may open your eyes. Kapalabhati is a really great way to get more alertness in the body, and naturally it brings that alertness and freshness into the body. The next pranayama we'll be doing today is the Nadi Shodhan Pranayama. Nadi Shodhan means cleansing or purifying the energy channels. So the prana in the body, it flows through these energy channels called nadis. The yogis were so intelligent that they knew so much about the body. Just like the blood flows through the veins and through the arteries, the prana, it flows through these energy channels. And there are a lot of energy channels in the body. It's said to be there are 72 lakh energy channels. And out of these, it's said that there are three main channels, which is the Ida, the Pingala and the Sushumna. Don't just get confused by the names. It just basically signifies the energies, the cooling energies and the active or the energizing, the heating energy in the body. And it also has scientific relevance. If you see research, it says that anytime if you're breathing a lot through the left nostril, there is a corresponding dominance in the body of activities which is cooling in nature, and it is also stimulating the right hemisphere of the brain. And if your right nostril is more active, or you're breathing through that, there are researches which suggest that the left brain, which is the logical part of the brain, is more active, and the yogis automatically knew this and they named them in the same way as well. So there's the Ida Nadi, which is the cooling one, or the Chandra Nadi. Chandra means the moon, it's the cooling one. And there is the Surya Nadi, which is the heating one, and which is also if you see a nervous system equivalent, it's related to the sympathetic nervous system being more active, which you go into when you are stressed out, or when you have to your body feels it's in danger and you need to run. And then there's the parasympathetic nervous system, which is activated by the Chandra Nadi, and that is when you want to relax, when your body wants to digest food and wants to do all the other things. So the Nadi Shodhan brings about a fine balance between both of these energies, and our body constantly keeps working to keep a balance. And the yogis knew that if one of them is more active than the other, that means at the level of the prana, there's a harmony which is lacking in the body. So when we do these pranayamas, it automatically brings a balance, and the prana starts flowing through the sushumna, which is the central channel, which is also said to lead us to higher states of awareness, deeper states of awareness. So it's a great pranayama to do just before meditation, and just about everyone can do it. All you have to do is take chin mudra for the left hand. So we're going to bring our thumb and our index finger together. Other three fingers are joined, pointing out. The right hand can be in Nasika Mudra. So you can either have the index finger and the middle finger in between eyebrows, thumb resting on the right nostril and the ring finger and the little finger resting on the left nostril. Or you can even have both of the index and the middle finger pointing down. So whichever you feel comfortable. I find that it gives more stability when my index finger and middle finger are in between the eyebrows. You can take your pick. You can close your eyes, spine straight, expression on the face relaxed. Take a breath in through both the nostrils. Closing the right, exhale through the left. Inhaling slowly. Close the left, exhale through the right. Inhale. Close the right, exhale left. Inhale left. Close the left, exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Continuing with the alternate nostril breathing. Breathing out through left, then breathing in through left. Breathing out through right, and then breathing in through right. Letting the breath be long, smooth and continuous. After completing this round, as you exhale through the left, relax the hands, let the eyes be closed. If you feel like, you may continue to sit and observe the body and the breath for a few more moments. Let's bring our palms in front of the heart. We'll chant Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Take a breath in. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. With a smile, taking your own time, whenever you feel complete. With a few blinks, you may open your eyes. Nadi Shodhan is a really great way to bring about a stability in the left and the right nostril breathing. And it is said that if there is any imbalance in the pranic body, in the prana, it manifests in the body after a couple of months. So you can actually know the health of your body, the functioning of your pranic body through the dominance in the left and the right nostril. So for today, you can do this small homework. Every 2 hours, you can check which of your nostril is more active. You can just keep a hand underneath your nose and just blow and see which one is more active. And if you're doing Nadi Shodhan every day, you can check even beforehand which one is active and even after. So every 2 hours, you can see if the left is active or the right. So if they are active for about an equal amount of time, that means the body is maintaining an equilibrium. If, like, let's say the left one is active for 12 hours and the right is active for 12 hours or is dominant for 12 hours, that means it's equivalent. But if one of them is working more, that means we really need to work on our prana levels, on our energy levels, and slowly disease starts manifesting if the imbalance continues to be there in the left and the right. And if your sushumna is working, which means both of your nostrils are working, that's the state of a yogi. So hope you enjoyed today's practice, and do let us know if you like this practice or if you have any questions about any of the topics we discussed on or the pranayamas. We'll see you tomorrow for another beautiful practice. Thank you so much for joining us. May you stay fit and calm.